Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find a link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So guys, this is going to be a collective reading, so there are no piles. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? So today's video is going to be about the rumor that's going around right now. You intimidate them more than you know, okay? So somebody's extremely intimidated by you right now, and people could be talking about that, okay? So this is somebody who may have like misjudged you or underestimated your power, or maybe this person was testing you, testing your gangsta. This is what I'm getting here. This is somebody who was testing your gangsta. They were like trying you. Maybe they were trying you in a spiritual realm, they were trying you in a physical realm, but this person was trying you, okay? Maybe they were testing to see if you are who you say you are, and now they are intimidated. They're shook, okay? This could be a rival of yours. This could be like a past lover, but somebody's shook. So you intimidate them more than you know. What do we have here? We have the star. Okay, so definitely your influence here is intimidating to this person, because I feel like initially when this person met you, they may have thought that you were, unfortunately, they may have thought that you were nobody. Okay, they underestimated like your presence. They thought like, oh, I could take her on, oh, I could take him on. This is definitely a rival energy. This is somebody who was like trying to outdo you, outshine you. Some of you could even be like a person that you were interested in dating, okay? And they were like intimidated by you from the jump, but they wanted to prove to themselves that they were better, okay? There's something that you possess that this person was intrigued by, and they wanted to destroy you, okay? We have the death card. There was a major transformation between the two of you with the death card. This person could be a Scorpio, or they could be an Aquarius. This person could be rigid in the way that they think, the way that they move, the way that they behave, okay? They could also be very old school, old fashioned. Like this is somebody, they could have like this, like I'm getting like a tyrant energy. Yeah, we have the King of Swords. This could definitely be an air sign, or you could be the air sign here. But this is somebody who is very black and white. There is no areas of grays, or there's nothing in between. It's either good or it's bad, okay? So I feel like this is somebody who was like against your rules, or this is somebody who wanted to dominate you, because I'm getting like a domineering energy from this person, and you are not conforming to this person's ideologies, okay? Like this is, there's a way that this person thinks, there's a way that this person views the world, and you're not conforming to that. You're not behaving in a way that they expect you to behave, depending on your nationality, your sex, like, you know, your gender and all that good jazz. This person has a view, and you're not fitting the narrative, and it's causing like some sort of ego clash or conflict, okay? There's a power dynamic here. So this is somebody, like I said, it could have been like somebody that you were dating, an ex, a baby daddy, a baby mom, but this is somebody who saw you as competition, okay? Yeah, this is somebody who's in regret with the 5 of Cups, because this dynamic didn't turn out the way that they penned out it to be. Like they wanted to have like some sort of control over you, but they couldn't get that control, and now they are intimidated by you. People know that, like people know that this person is intimidated by you. They're treading lightly with you because you have some sort of like information, or you see this person for who they truly are, and it's causing some sort of like power, like I said, the power struggle between the two of you, okay? So this is somebody that you may have no choice but to be in a connection with. So like I said, a child's father or a child's mother. But I feel like you, it's not like you have the upper hand or you're trying to win, but you're protecting yourself. So you have established some sort of boundary, and you are reinforcing the boundary, and that's what's causing this person to feel some type of way, because of the boundary that you're reinforcing. and that's causing them to be intimidated. They're not telling you that they're intimidated by you, but they are deep down inside. Like, they know that you hold the power. Like, you have, in this power struggle that this person's experiencing with you, they know that you have the upper hand, or you're the one who holds the key. You're the one who controls the situation. You're the one who determines what goes and what doesn't. And that's what this person didn't want. They wanted to have that control. They wanted to be that person, but you are, and it's causing them a lot of grief. So you are more into, yeah, you see, wow, oh my gosh, now we have the devil, we have the empress, we have the tower. Oh, this person's going through it. Guys, this person is going through it because they are seeing you as the empress. Maybe this person didn't want you to move on, or they didn't want you to have a new beginning, but you're having this new beginning regardless. And now this person is obsessed. Okay, they are obsessed with your new beginning. They are obsessed with you. They're obsessed with everything that's going on in your life. And the fact that you have this control, like this boundary that you put up with this person, is what's causing them to spiral out of control, because we have the tower. They were not expecting you to stand 10 toes down on this boundary. Okay, this is somebody who likes drama. They love the toxicity. They love the back and forth. And this is somebody who may have like a specific dynamic with people, like the dynamic of control, chaos, argument. They love that. They strive in those type of chaotic environment, while you don't strive in chaos. You strive in order, structure, and discipline. And because you guys are clashing, because you guys don't have the same style, or like you don't vibe in the same type of environment, you remove yourself from their environment, and you're allowing them to be in their chaotic energy, their toxicity, by themselves. And they don't like that, because you're not in their turf, right? You're not in their territory to be toxic with them. So they have no control. That's how they control, by having the toxic environment, toxic energy, toxic, ugh, like everything toxic. Like, this is what this person likes. But because you're all about order, you're all about structure and discipline, it doesn't fit this person's narrative. It doesn't work for them. They don't like that because it's too orderly. And when things are in order, you're able to see what is being misplaced and what is out of order, and you're able to correct that or remove that. But if you correct it and you remove it, then they lose control, because they don't function in structure. Structure doesn't help them. They like to be like, this is like somebody who's rebellious for no reason. They just want to rebel because it doesn't fit what they want. Even if what they want is toxic, they rather the toxicity than something that is in order but healthy. This is not somebody who operates in healthy dynamics. So if this is like a baby mom or baby dad, like let's say you have sole custody of your child, okay? And this person is like, well, you have sole custody, so then you're the one who gets to determine how things goes in your child's life. You have all, the final say is yours, because it's like this is not shared. So if you tell this person, okay, bring back the child at 7 o'clock because it's a Sunday night and I need them back so that way they could go get ready for bed, so that way they can be ready for tomorrow. They have to wake up early for school because you're the one who takes care of the child. They only get them on the weekend. This person will purposely bring the child at 9 o'clock to disrupt your order, to disrupt your structure, because they don't like it. They don't even think about how it's going to affect the child, because let's say you have like a 8-year-old child. They're not supposed to go to bed at 9 o'clock. They need 8 hours or more of sleep, right? And if the child wakes up at 7 o'clock, you bring them at 9, they have to get ready for bed. That's going to take like an hour and a half. That's 10:30 at night. And you want this child to go to bed at 11 o'clock and then wake up at what, 7? The child is going to be grumpy. It's going to disrupt this child's like cycle, like the way that the routine is going to make the child unhappy, grumpy in the morning, don't want to wake up, fussy. Like, it's going to disrupt your order. Okay, this is what this person likes. That's why, because they cannot control you, they're going to find another way to disrupt your peace. And this is like, it doesn't have to be like you guys have a child together. It could just mean like maybe you guys have to see each other. It doesn't have to be a baby daddy. I'm just giving an example of that, or baby mom. It doesn't have to be that. It could be just anybody that you may have some sort of like interaction with. Like, you may have to interact with this person, but you have the last say. Like, you have the power, and this person doesn't like that. Okay, and they're having like a hard time. Yeah, 2 cups. Some of you definitely could be like a lover. That's why I was getting like the baby mom, baby daddy example, but not everybody has, that type of issue. So it could be anything else. Maybe you guys, I'm also gonna like, maybe you guys had a joint account and now this person's stealing all your money. and maybe you're going to court with this person, but they know that maybe you had a private investigator and you're getting your ish together. So the private investigator is like getting receipts on this person and they don't like that. Some of you could be like a business partner as well. So yeah, this person's ego is bruised because you have control. And they don't want to admit that the only reason why they're behaving like that is because you have control of the situation and they don't like it. They feel like they're losing control. That's all they care about, control. They want to be in control because their life is spiraling down, and because they can't take you down with them, it's causing this person grief. Especially if you have a child with this person or children, their ego is bruised with the 9 of Wands. They want to fight, they want to argue, but they can't. You have something over this person that makes them feel like lesser. Okay, so why are they intimidating? Are they intimidated? Yeah, because the wheel is turning in your favor, especially if you have a court case with this person, is going to be in your favor. This person knows that they're losing. That's why they're intimidated. They're also intimidated by your strength of character. Maybe this person tried to like smear campaign. For some of you, it could be that a smear campaign. They're trying to make it seem like you were a horrible person, but the truth is coming out about them. For some of you, let's say if they were supposed to pay child support and they're arrear, they're in the negative right now. They owe a lot of money and they can't pay it, or they're refusing to pay. Maybe now, yeah, something to do with money. Maybe now this person's money is slow because we have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Ten of Pentacles. This person could be upset because their money is slow. They owe you money. They owe you something. They have to give you something and they refuse to do that. So they do everything else but give you what is owed to you. And it's not like you're trying to steal something from them. They owe you this money, or they owe you this, whatever it is that they don't want to give you with the Ten of Pentacles, they owe it to you. And this is why this person's like intimidated by you, because you have receipts to back up your claim. Okay, whatever situation that is. Some of you, it could be like work related, because the Two of Cups can represent partnership. It doesn't have to be love. Okay, but somebody owes you money and their money is looking funny with a Knight of Pentacles, or maybe their money is slow because the fact that they don't want to give you the money. So what is going on? Why are they intimidated? Oh, okay. Yeah, King of Swords again. Definitely could be an air sign, somebody who is stuck in their ways. They could be an Aquarius. Yeah, this person's having a tower moment. The tower's here twice, guys. I'm telling you, you'll be shocked how intimidating this person is. When they are in front of you, they act like, they're so tough. But behind the scene, this person is shaking in their boots. They're terrified by your power, because your power is not forceful. It's not like physical power. You command respect. You have receipts. You are a upstanding citizen. Okay, like you're not somebody who is causing trouble. You don't have a criminal record. Maybe this person has a criminal record. Like there's certain things that you have that this person doesn't have. Okay, and they know that they're lacking in certain departments in their life. They don't have certain qualifications, and you were leveling up the whole time. So this is why I feel like this is like an ex-lover. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords. Like this person feels like you're definitely a match. They also feel like you're smarter than them with the Queen of Swords, even though they're coming up as the King of Swords. I feel like this is somebody who thinks that they're smarter than everybody, that they could outsmart anybody. But you're like, this person plays checkers, you play chess. You're 10 steps ahead of this person. You think things through before you do anything. This person's very deceptive. They're not smart. They're just deceitful. There's a difference. Just because you are deceptive does not mean that you're intelligent. Okay? It doesn't mean that. This person, that's how they operate. They think that they're so smart because they could deceive people. No, you're not smart. You're just deceptive. Okay? So yeah, this person is mad that you have all the power. We have the Emperor and the Empress. You're coming up as both. They know that. You are strong-willed, you are determined, and this is what's frightening them. Like you're not afraid to go toe-to-toe with this person. Maybe because of their size. I feel like this person could be like taller than you or bigger than you, so they feel like, oh yeah, because I'm big, I'm tall, I'm powerful, and maybe you're smart, you're like you're short, or like smaller in size, and this person is like giving me the energy of David and Goliath. This is the energy I'm getting from this person. This person's like a giant, right? So they feel like, oh yeah, I could overpower you, I could crush you. But you have God beside you. You have God beside you. my collective, that's what you have. This person does not. And they're realizing this. They are in the wrong and they owe you something and they don't want to give it to you. Okay? They're being judged. They know that. And now this person's acting all big. They're not that big. Yeah, they're big physically, but their spirit is minuscule, tiny. You have big spirit. This person does not. This person is just a tyrant. So, and this is why they're getting their butt whooped by spirit. Okay, and that's why they're intimidated. They know that you're their karma. We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're emotionally withdrawn. You're not entertaining this person. They can't trap you in their webs of lies and deceit and chaos. They can't do that because you are emotionally withdrawn. And that's what's intimidating to them, because they know that they can't control you like that. And that's the only way they know how to exert control on people, is by creating chaos, dysfunction, disorder. But you don't like that. You don't operate in that type of environment, and you love yourself enough to remove yourself from that environment and stand your ground, and they don't like that. So I feel like this person could be venting to other people about you because you're establishing strong boundaries, and they could be talking crap about you. But people are looking at this person like, okay, well, if they're that bad, why do you still care about them? Like, stop talking about them, move on. This person cannot move on from your energy. They're obsessed with you because you're the King of Pentacles. You're self-sufficient, you're independent, and this person does not like that. Your independence rubs them the wrong way because they like to feel in power, in control, and they want to be needed. And the only way they can make themselves be needed is by creating chaos in people's lives, and then try to use that chaos to control. So what's going on, Spirit? What's the rumor? Why are they intimidated? Yeah, we have the Six of Cups. This person, they miss you. They miss your energy. There is like this out of balance energy going on around this person because they can't control you. So it's creating a lot of chaos for them too. Okay, because they don't have nobody to control. Yeah, they want to reconcile with you, but they know that's going to be a challenge because you see right through them. You call them out on their BS. Like, there's something that this person's doing that you're just not vibing with. You're not going to tolerate that. You're like, no, this is too dysfunctional for me. I am not dealing with that. You're gonna, if you want to be in my life, if we're gonna do this, especially if you guys have children, you want to be in a healthy headspace. If it's not healthy, you're not doing it. You're gonna stand your ground. And this person is like, they don't like that. Okay, yeah, they want to apologize, but they know that it's not going to work. You're not going to accept their apology. You need them to own up. You need them to give you what is owed to you. Some of you could be like a boss, an ex-boss that owes you a last paycheck, or maybe they owe you a severance pay and they don't want to give it to you because you decided to leave. There is something that where this person owes you something. It's not like you're trying to force yourself to get it out of them. No, they owe it to you and they don't want to give it to you. And this is how they maintain power. But because you don't really care about what they have or what they owe to you, because you understand that it's going to be given to you in another way. If they're not giving it to you directly, you know, spirit is going to make them do it. Like, their spirit is going to either like make them like through court or something. You're going to do something to get this money or to get what is owed to you another way. Like, you don't have to go through this person and go through the chaos that they bring with them in order to get what you want. You're not like what's owed to you. Okay. So spirit, why are they intimidated? Yeah, we have the Two of Swords because you're indifferent to them. Your unbotheredness is what's making them trip. Like, this person was really testing your gangsta. They really thought that you were weak. Okay, yeah, this person feels like with the Moon card, they don't know what your next move is going to be. You're hard to read, you're hard to manipulate. Ace of Pentacles, you see, I'm telling you, something to do with money, something that they owe to you that they're holding on to dear life because they feel like that's the only way they have control, is by not giving it to you. And that's how they have the upper hand. That's all they want, to have the control. But it's like, you're not fighting this person. You're like, okay, I'm going to go through another channel, but I'm not going to do this back and forth, this tug of war that you want me to entertain. I'm not doing that. And that's why they're intimidated by you, because they know that you're not going to stoop to their level. You're not going to allow them to manipulate you. They know that. And that's what they find intimidating, that you stepping in your power and standing strong. Okay? So that's all I have for the collective. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.